All right, so today we are gonna tie another easy pattern. It will be my leech pattern. Now, it may be probably the easiest fly to tie. Uh, I've been using it for, I don't know, 15 years, maybe longer. There's no weight in it. It's just a hook, some body material, and a piece of rabbit strip. Probably the easiest fly to tie. Simple fly, catches fish. I tweaked it a bit in the last couple of years. This is also one of the flies that I caught my first carp on ever. So it's kind of like, this one's my go-to fly, only because I've been fishing it so long. Now it's probably 15, 20 years ago now I've been fishing. This is my first fish I ever caught, or the first carp I ever caught the fly. This is the fly I caught it on. So I'm kind of sentimental with this fly. I tied a few colors. My go-to are black barred olive, or black and olive two-tone. Take your pick. What one you use, and kind of match the surroundings, and black. Let's run through the materials, shall we? So let's do black first. Black and Magnum rabbit. And you asked me Magnum rabbit? Yeah, I'm a Magnum rabbit. But there's a few things you got to do with the Magnum style, so that's why I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. So Magnum style rabbit, a lot more material, and the hide more buoyant, which calls for a different hook. So you got to use a saltwater hook, and this mustad here, Signature Series, which I absolutely love. It's a little heavier gauge. It's helped compensate for the weight of the rabbit. And a number 6, 2x heavy, 1x long. Awesome hook. Love this hook. Or you can take it in a bonefish hook. Give me Gatsu bonefish hook. Take your pick what you want to use. If you want the whole thing to be black and black, use the bonefish hook. And if you want to use this other hook, which is heavier, this is heavier than the other hook I'm going to show you in a minute, but this is even heavier again. This will help compensate the rabbit. Once the rabbit gets wet, it's waterlogged. It's fine. It'll fall nice and slow. This fly will work for sun tanning fish. Not all the time, but if there's a fly out there that's going to catch them on sun tanning fish, this is the fly that will do it for me anyways. And the black or this other color olive I'm going to show you in a second. And then for the black fly, the body material is a chenille again. Yeah, right? Chenille. Do it small, you can do it in medium. If you do it in the medium, you're going to have to go to a thicker gauge hook because it's going to fall even slower. So I tied it small, so the weight of the hook will basically make the fly just barely fall slowly. Just enough on there just so it just falls like painfully slow. Drives carp crazy. And the other color we're going to do blackbird olive variant, which is one of my other go-to colors. This one and the olive with black tips I also like. Today we're just doing this one. Whatever one works for you. I've done both. I don't really know if there's a difference in the catch rate as far as black and olive or black and variant, but I like the way this looks better, so I'm picking this one today. Same thing, olive chenille, small, compensate for the hook, make it nice and light. And for the hook, today we're going to use Gamakatsu SC15 number 4 in silver, saltwater hook. Saltwater, you say? Yes. It's got a bit more curve to it. This is a new hook for me this year. I'm going to try this. I've been using that mustad, the other hook I showed you, but this year I'm going to try this one. It's a thinner wire, so I should get a slower fall with the regular size rabbit, not the Magnum rabbit. I think with the Magnum rabbit, it might fall too slow or not fall at all. It might just float, which is okay if you're fishing for grass carp or if they're sucking off the surface of the scum. If big carp are sucking scum off the surface or inside the surface, this hook with the Magnum might actually work really well. But today we're using this SC15 number 4 on the olive barred black. So those are my material lists. Let's get to these flies and let's have at her. Let's tie up some of these two. I'm going to tie both of them up this episode. First I'm going to get some coffee, and then I'm going to put both these hooks on the vise. I'll do black one first, then the olive. Stay tuned. Alright, let's do this leech in black. And we're doing the Mustad Signature Series, size 6, 2x heavy, 1x long. some black thread. It's gonna be this one's gonna be black. The first one, thread base as usual. Back up to the front. Make a good layer base here. Right at the hook bend. Black rabbit, Magnum black rabbit. Okay, probably I don't know, 2 inches of black rabbit, and on the back side again, we are going to make the V in the hide. This time I'm going to make it a little bit longer just because it's a Magnum, so we want the flat worn in the water to move a little more motion to it. Do quite enough. There we go. Like that. And then this is basically Zonker strip style, basically. So the rabbit hide's about 2 hook shanks. We're going to hang it off the hook like so in the front. And we're going to lick the rabbit or wet it, whatever you want to do, with a sponge or fingers. Pull the hair backwards like this till you find the hide. And we're going to tie that down right at the base or at the bend of the hook, like so. Right, fold it back over again. Make sure you don't get a rabbit fur stuck in there, and then we're going to tie it down tight. And then to the shank, but 2 and 3 inches of black chenille, like so. Tie it down here. Simple pattern. Catch lots of fish. Dirty water, clear water. Works good for other fish. It's one of my favorite ones of all time, only because I'm kind of biased because I caught my first ever carp on this fly. So, and I still use it. Probably not as much as I should, but definitely it's for springtime, especially because dirty water, the black stands out. I'll wrap the chenille on here, like so. Build a good body on here, right, like that. Cut that there, like so, and then we're going to fold the rabbit over the hook, like that. And we're going to leave it a bit longer, but I'm going to cut it so I get the extra full fibers of the whole body. Like that. Fold it over underneath it, like this. Cut off a little bump. Make a nice head here. We finish, cut it, send it. That's it. Black leech, easy pattern. Catch lots of carp, kind of neutral buoyant. Sinks really slow. Good for active fish and inactive fish. Caught fish that are suntan sometimes come over check us out. And definitely for fish that are cruising for sure, definitely check us out. It's more of a shallow water thing or a surface thing because it sinks so slow. And that's it. Next one up is the olive. Now is the olive. This Gamakatsu SC15 and number 4. Basically the same as the last fly, except this hook is smaller and letter gauge wire. So because we're using a regular size rabbit strip versus the Magnum, kind of go hand in hand. I find it makes the fly fall some of the same speed, but a little less bulk. So we're gonna go down where it bends, tie in there, rabbit strip, like so, V'd as per usual. It's a little smaller fly. It's about a hook leg and a half. The exact same way as the other one. for the rabbit back. The other one there, tight, like that. All right, let's take a piece of chenille, about 2 inches ish, but just long, like so. Pick up the front of it, fiber underneath sticking out, tie it in the front, just behind the eyelet, wrap it all the way back to the hide, back forward again, and then palmer it over the hook, building a little taper as we go forward. And capture that there, and then cut that off like so. And then take our hide, we're going to fold it all the way over like this, and we're going to capture that right behind the eyelet as well. Flip it up, tie it underneath, make it tight, and then we're going to trim off this little bump of hide. This gives the fly a little more a head, and it also gets more fur in there. And then we're going to make this a little black head, which I like. And there is the simple pattern: a leech fly catches fish. They're crazy. Basically a micro leech for carp. That's it. We're awesome. Well, there is my leech pattern in the black, olive variant, black barred. Hope you enjoyed these two patterns. I've been in the water quite a few times this week. One day the fish were there. We had no sun. Fish were there, and the next day came. It snowed, and then freezing rain and ice pellets, and now they're all gone. So I'm hoping to get some. We had some rain yesterday and snow mix, which is crazy. It's middle of April. Hoping to get better this week. It's supposed to be warmer, but more rain. But sometimes the warm rain will help the fish move. Till then, keep searching, looking for carp, feeding, trying to find fish, because everything else is limited to spots, because everything else is frozen everywhere. All my spots up north are frozen still. So time flies, looking for fish, hitting tribs, looking for Lake Ontario fish, but even still, it's water's like 34 degrees in Lake Ontario, and it's 41 to 45 in the creek, depending what day you go. Anyways, I'm Tailors and Chasers. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you love this video, please hit the subscribe button. See you next time. We're out.